Hello everyone, welcome to another FFT Arena Rivalry series, and this time on top, we're going to be doing Fenire versus Zotis. On top we have Fenire's team Benders, and on bottom Zotis' team Assassination Attempt. Fenire has NLA the Samurai, Luke the Paladin, Rodriguez the Monk, and Planar Chaos the Time Mage. This is his revised Water Absorb team he's got going on here. Samurai this time packs magic attack up with Chirajira Den, Defense Ring, so she can absorb water, MP up the damage split. So this is a much better built Samurai than what he had previously before, and can actually support the party better with those magic attack up Maelstorms. We have a Paladin here with Auto Potion Maintenance, and has Tactician's Blade, so that way he can support the party properly with his punch-up, whether it be Stigma Magic Revive of the sort. I believe for Chivalry he might have Nurse or Transfusion. If he has either one, I think that'd be very good for him, so that way he can further support the party with his immensely high HP that he has. I guess the Barbuda Genji Shield, I guess to do a little bit of damage, you know, should the situation arise, and have good chance with punch art, meaning chances to hit revive. We have a monk here who is a pure martial artist, HP restore, martial arts warpath, and he's designed to hit really hard. So I actually like this setup. He has high HP himself and can absorb water and to keep him healed up, and to make sure warpath really matters. And then we have a Time Mage here who has Absorb MP, so that way when she gets healed with the lore, she can get some of her MP back and help out the party with Holy. She has Magic Defend Up, Pilgrimage, so she won't take as much magic damage, and can support the party with Haste 2 and Slow 2. I believe she has Slow 2, let me double check on this one. No, just Haste 2 and Sinkhole. Alright, well Sinkhole's there just to disrupt casters and performances, so this is a pretty good Water Absorb team. We'll see how well that plays out against Zotis' Assassination Attempt, where we have Claymore the Oracle, Appleseed the Priest, Akira the Ninja, and Gantz the Ninja. This is an item bot Oracle here we got first off with Dragon Spirit to move MP up, so that way instead of having to rely on the long waiting Cure 3s or Raise 2s, you can just instantly heal them with an X Potion or a Phoenix Down. So not a bad idea. She has a Goku Rod, so she can inflict Innocent, which is a really good idea as well, considering the type of offense Zotis is looking for here. Not much else to say. We have a Priest that uses Talk Scale, and the only Talk Scale she knows is Solution, which inflicts Innocent. She also has Dragon Spirit Magic Defend Up, so that when she gets up, she can heal herself with a Cure 2, possibly. Sniping Ninja with Short Edge Aspergillum. This one's designed to be an attacking unit, considering the nice amount of PA this ninja has. Inflicting Oil, and then immediately doing double the damage with the Aspergillum. Similar with this one, except he's using Spike Futon instead. And he has Punch Art to help out with the status healing and reviving as well. So what we got here basically is a Water Absorb team versus an Innocent Procking Ninjutsu team. Alright, so round one between Fenire and Zotis. We're going to be going to map 21, Zeltania Castle. This should be a fun series of matches between both you guys, so we'll see how this plays out. We have Fenire in the black and Zotis in the yellow. The two ninjas rush forward. One of them hits a very hard-hitting futon. That's because the Flash had Granted Innocent is a very good combination for low-faith ninjutsu users. And Paladin, as I said before, can support the party properly with Chakra. Samurai does get paralyzed, so the lore will not be going off. The monk has to immediately remove that with Stigma Magic. Akira will rush forward and double head breaks, and there goes the monk's chakra band. And he's very vulnerable to status effects now. And ouch! oil and elemental whip really does hurt. That was over 450 damage that Monk just had to sustain here. So the Oracle will be looking for a paralyze. Shuts down the Samurai once again, and she does just that. Zotis is clearly on the offense at the very early going. And another head break that actually decreased the time mages not only her MP but her MA as well, because Cure 2 would have killed him, I would think, for a lot more. Paladin goes for Thousand Cross, but fails to hit the freeze, and that's a pretty bad way to inflict Dragon Spirit. And that time the monks took over 500 damage from that ninja. Quick raise from the Time Mage. And Rodriguez gets right back up, goes for a bag smack instead of repeating fist. Kajisugi probably didn't really need Kajisugi, really. More Southern Cross downs one of the ninjas. The other one's gonna get proc from speed save. Raise 2, will that go off? Yes it will. And a raise goes off onto the monk. Claymore will go for X Potion, healing one of the ninjas. After it goes for another Kajisugi. Again, probably not necessary because he couldn't finish him off with a regular attack. That Paladin's doing a good job, at least trying to keep the ninjas at bay with those Southern Crosses. But he needs his MP back now because he's all out. A simple Chakra would be able to do it for sure. And there's a Ninjutsu healing. That Zotis can also rely on. And a double, I believe there's another double head break, I'm not quite sure. Solution missed. There comes another raise, and the monk is right back up again. Yes, it was a head break. There goes the Samurai's circlet. See, Luke will have to rush forward, and oh, that could have been a KO. That ninja was able to dodge, but he couldn't dodge that one. However, that did have the force monk to go after the one ninja the Paladin failed to kill here. The monk goes down once again. Another victim. Once again, the victim to Kajisugi. Appleseed will be going for another raise 2 hit. Samurai. It's only got one Maelstrom off so far. That's because the Oracle's been keeping her in check. And the raise 2 missed, forcing the Oracle to go for the Phoenix down, and Luke will just cancel sandbag just like that. So it's kind of even Steven both teams here. However, the Time Mage has not triggered Absorb MP at all. So unless that Paladin can get in range to go for another Chakra, or the MP or Absorb MP can go off, that Time Mage pretty much useless. The only thing she's good for is for Staff Wax. Raise 2 misses twice now. Zotis is getting pretty unlucky with the odds here. Once again, the Oracle forced him to revive. And Luke will go after the priest. Not sure why he didn't go after the ninja that time. He got a chance to heal up Chakra, Maelstrom. No Absorb MP once again. That Time Mage has been pretty unlucky. The Samurai to be looking for Cherry. 171 damage, but it was able to get the job done. The Time Mage has got nothing better to do because she's all out of MP. Now there's the instant proc, so that Paladin's very vulnerable to any sort of Ninjutsu attack. Do you see Kajisugi, and that's going to inflict Don't Act, so that Paladin is definitely useless right here now. Priest didn't go for the kill, and it's just going to go for the heal. So Zotis definitely has round 1 in the bag, no problem. Those paralysis procs really kept the Samurai in check for the majority of this match. And there's Staff Whack, that's going to trigger Dragon Spirit. Not a good idea. Paralyze misses the Oracle, but hits the Time Mage, which is actually really good. Oracle gets nailed with Chiriji Raden, but she can probably recover from that, no problem. The priest will be right there. Well, not to heal her just yet, but she will be healing her soon nonetheless. Oracle is going to go for another Phoenix down, reviving her other ninja buddy, and the Samurai's in perfect position for a double kill. She does get that off, but however, that Oracle does have re-raise. And Kutan, but damage split. So maybe that Samurai might be able to carry the rest of her team if she can keep nailing those Chiriji Dens. Raise 2 finally goes off, the Oracle does get right back up. If the Samurai can just get into position right in front of the priest, and she's going to go for the triple kill. Drops only 2 of them though. That priest with magic to fend up was able to survive the Chiriji Raden. She was at full health too, so that's another contributing factor there as well. Time Mage, no MP left. Samurai has to go for a Maelstrom and attempt to restore the Time Mage's MP, or at least try to. Absorption's MP has not been going off for the Time Mage at all. Paladin just crystallized. In fact, 2 units for Fenire crystallized, so it's 4 on 2. Zotis is still recovering at the moment. And finally Absorb MP goes off, but unfortunately it's too little too late. That Time Mage is actually at max faith, so she can nail those alt solution to inflict innocent. That means Holy will not do as much damage as that Time Mage would have wanted to. So very smart use of solution right there. Only 98 damage. And that means that Ninja's Ninjutsu is back at full power. X-Potion from the Oracle. Maelstrom once again. And see, Gan's gonna go for the Futon that missed this time. Planet Chaos can't do anything. Apple C's gonna go for another Cure 4, seems like. Akira does not do any lore. Maybe only knows Suiton. Maybe that's the only reason why that he can't do any Ninjutsu damage right now, because of the water absorb. So Staff Whack, no speed save. Claymore's gonna go for another Paralyze. She does eat a crystal, very smart. And Futon heal. Maelstrom to heal up once again. More speed save, more absorb MP. Paralyze. Hits the Time Mage, so she's vulnerable to now to attacks. She does not get hit with solution. Oh yeah, that Time Mage is actually very invincible to the ninjas. Both ninjas actually attack, so that priest and that oracle may have to be the only one to take out that Time Mage physically. And it's gonna take some time. Cure 4 hits. Unless eventually the samurai can just simply go for Chirurgy Redens and then hope for like double kills possibly. Time is gonna be looking for one more holy. If she can knock out that priest in time, we'll have to find out. Futon, no damage split, but Paralyze hit. And Paralyze does indeed hit, so no holy for that Time Mage. Maelstrom once again, speed save, and yeah, neither ninja can attack the Time Mage because of the Magic Rain and Rubber Costume equip. Because they both absorb wind and water. So the only thing the ninjas can do is just take out the samurai, and Zotis gonna have to hope that this oracle and the priest can just staff wipe the Time Mage to death. There's a Kajisugi finally taking out the samurai. No paralyzed knee because the samurai is dead, so it's now 4 on 1. Planet Kids can probably go for a raise. Yeah, she can simply go for the raise because she cannot be touched by either ninja. Alright, Claymore's gonna go for one more Don't Act. That priest, see, Don't Act is gonna finally hit once again. So we'll have to wait and see if the Time Mage can get out of paralysis in time and raise that samurai. If not, then this is gonna be a bit of a slow process of the Oracle and the Preachers wailing on the Time Mage here, because like I said, these ninjas cannot do anything. They don't have any armor breaks or anything like that. They only got head break. Now the Oracle can go on the attack, and it's gonna take a few shots, but I think Zotis does have round 1 no problem. One more blow, and I think that will do it. 1 or 2 more shots. Oh, now Ninja goes for a Kajisugi, and figured to go for the kill, so smart choice there. Zotis takes round 1, we'll see what happens in round 2. And here we go now for round 2, as we are now on map 85, Mandalia Plains. Last match, it did take Zotis a while to secure the win, only because Fenire's Time Mage was able to absorb wind and water with the rubber costume and the magic ring. So it's gonna be interesting to see if Zotis is gonna be caught in that predicament again, and will he be able to sweep this? Not sure why that. Oh, she was going for instant on the Oracle, so that way she cannot take as much damage from the Maelstrom as she just did right there. Another thing that contributed to Fenire's loss was the lack of Absorb MP for the Time Mage. And the Monk keeps going down and again to the ninjas. So, let's see how a large map can fare for both squads. Samurai's gonna look for more Maelstrom here. Priest gonna rush forward. Why would you do Innocent? That just causes the Paralyzed to miss. But then again, it does protect the Oracle some from Maelstrom, so I guess whatever works. Double head break, and Rodriguez will go for a 284 damage Wave Fist, instantly killing him. And 149 damage Holy onto the Priest. And there was a strong Futons from the Ninja. 185 damage from the Paladin, pretty good. Holy goes off for 149 damage, not too much damage. Now there's the instant proc on the Time Mage, so I think now that... Oh, Wave Fist missed. Now she has no more Holy Sniping, at least at this point in time. Maelstrom did take out the Priest though. Oh, and not just that, but the Golden Hairpin actually decreased the amount of damage done by Holy. And wow, that was really quick. Fenire just tied this one up, just like that. Let's go to round 3. Okay, round 3 is about to begin as we are now at map 84, Various Hill. Fenire quickly took round 2, solely due to the fact that the monk was able to one-shot both ninjas, and that the samurai was able to finish off the mages with the Chiri. So, we're gonna find out if round 3 is the same thing going to happen, or can Zotis make a comeback here. And we're gonna see a paralyze onto the samurais from the Oracle. Paralyze hits, and haste 2 goes off as well. So no Maelstrom out of that samurai. Head break hits, and Futon hits, so no damage split. That Donut was simply there to make sure that her reaction did not go off. And we're gonna see a Suna from Planar Chaos. And Luke will go for Southern Cross. And Oracle blocks it. It's gonna trigger Dragon Spirit. And Masamune from Anale the Samurai. Claymore will go for a X Potion onto the Ninja. And Rodriguez will go for a Wave Fist. One shot one of the ninjas. Akira will go for another head break. So that Time Mage not only lost some of her MP, but that also means Holy ain't gonna do as much damage anymore. Southern Cross for 167 damage, that's gonna trigger speed save. And a Chiri to kill Ninja. While damaging her teammates in the process, it was probably worth it. We'll have to wait and see though. And this is a very hard-hitting monk right now. Paralyze misses the Paladin, who proceeds to rush forward. And Southern crosses the Oracle, but only to trigger more re-raise. Samurai's looking for more Maelstrom. Can she finally hit it though? I think she will. Oh, a single from the Time Mage, preventing Raise 2 from going off. Very good. Dragon Spirit onto the Priest. Good thing she had the Shirt Sheet to protect her. And a quick Chakra from the Paladin. A decent amount, even without martial arts. Oracle goes down, but Priest gets up from re-raise. It does look like that Fenire is going to finally take this one. Absorb MP goes off. Claymore gets right back up and goes for a Phoenix down onto one of the ninjas. That is Gantz, who proceeds to kill the monk. And double kill Southern Cross. No, there was a block. The Priest blocked it, but there was no Dragon Spirit. So I think that Fenire does finally have this match won. And Fenire wins the first match in the Rivalry series. We'll see what happens in match number 2. Alright, next match in the series is going to be between Fenire's newest team on top, which is known as Bloodhound Gang, and on bottom, Zotis' team, Black and White Witchers. Fenire has Blood the Squire, Hound the Bard, Gengar 1 the Bard, and Gengar 2 the Paladin. This is basically a team that, it's a bit of a gimmick team, you can say. Excuse me. That utilizes, weapons that saps the opponent's HP, in the case of blood swords and the bloody strings. The Squire only has raise 2 and throw stone. You still had room for like Asuna and Cure and stuff like that. So you could have added a little bit more to this White Magic Squire, and I would have given her some more MP too because of how much the spells would cost. I would have given her like a light robe or something, so that way at least you can keep the regen up while it's restoring MP by walking, because you already got the counter on Blood Sword anyways. Just want to point that out too. A Summon Magic Bard with the MA save. One thing about this setup though is he only has, I believe, for attacking summons magic, Salamander and Cyclops. So, in case anyone's immune to fire or holy, he can use the Bloody Strings to attack. But again though, Bloody Strings can also heal the undead. So, you might want to watch out for that. Otherwise, it's a pretty decent damaging setup. We have another Bloody Strings Bard, this time with attack up. He also has Secret Fist. And with the high amount of MA this one has, he's going to be very likely to land Death Sentence. Very, very likely to do so. He also carries Last Song, so that way the entire squad might get hit with a quick and they can go immediately. Then you have this Paladin here who has Haste 2 and Comet, as well as an MP Restore attack up and move HP up. Decent amount of MP thanks to the Robe of Lords. And he's a pretty decently hard hitter as well, so this might be the harder hitting unit of the squad, although this Bard might be the only one that can top him. There might be some flaws among this team, like I said before. The Squire could use some more spells because Raise 2 is just simply not going to be enough. And you need some more MP to back that up as well. Summon Magic Bard, he might over-prioritize using Bloody String damage rather than use Summon Magic. But we'll have to wait and see if the AI can be as smart as we think. Half the time they're not. Punch Art Bard, like I mentioned before, with a high amount of MA, makes a very good choice for a Secret Fist. And then you have a Time Magic Paladin, who I guess the only reason he's there is just to haste the whole party. Now for Zotis, we have Miss Isle the Wizard, Bloody the Wizard, Shelly the Priest, and Sue Portia the Priest. This is basically an elemental absorbing team for the most part, with the exception there's one wizard who's a main draw user. The first one though, Summon Magic, Magic Attack up. She is immune to status thanks to Defense Ring, can absorb water as well. So she's fairly squishy, but with Magic Attack up and Summon Magic and Nether Fire, she's gonna be pretty hard hitting as well. This one carries Asura, Murasame, and Shirojima Den. Actually a better option than Masamune, because you don't want the AI wasting turn to using haste and regen, because the AI prioritizes haste more than anything else. So very smart decision to use Murasame for heal instead of Masamune, because Masamune is basically there for speedy and tanky units. And this one's neither speedy or tanky. This one is a Yine Magic Priest with Dispel Magic, Zombie, and Paralyzed, I believe. She has Magic Defend up, so she should be able to survive some magic spells. Shirshi for Auto Protect, so she's, again, pretty tanky on the physical and the magical side of things. And this is a Time Magic Priest with Absorb MP of the Equipped Shield. She's only designed to absorb fire, and then she can inflict poison, the Scorpion Tail, which might be very frustrating for opponents that who only uses Phoenix Down and doesn't have ways to get rid of poison. So, with that said, we're going to be going to map 71, which is Dol Badar Swamp. A pretty large map, so let's see how both teams can capitalize on the distance. It might fade the Zotis more so though. We have Fenire in the black and Zotis in the brown. Right, Bard's gonna be looking for some magic, while the other Bard's gonna be looking for, that's Gengar 1's gonna be looking for last song. Gengar 2. It's gonna rush forward, another fire. Does a lot of damage. Haste 2. Gives only both the priest. Haste 2 from Paladin. Cyclops. KOs that was a 264 damage. And last song hitting the Squire there. Gladly will go for Cheery. And KO her, 216 damage. And a revive from the Bard, 99% actually, pretty good. And re-raise from the Paladin. I guess he's designed to also provide support with haste and re-raise. Raise 2 does connect. Cyclops hits once again. Auto Potion after Cyclops. So Zotis is in some trouble early on. And the Squire will go after the Wizard. And gets an Auto Potion. Oh! Bloody Strings got blocked. The Bard did go for melee that time. So far, Zotis is just stuck sandbagging right now, as Misao the Wizard's gonna be looking for, I believe, more Nether Fire. Oh no, it's gonna be Shiva this time. Shiva KOs the Squire. And Moogle goes off. A really good Moogle actually from that Bard. Support's gonna be looking for a slow 2, hope we can slow down that Paladin. Oh, but the Gengar 2 is going to be looking for a Haste 2 to get rid of the slow. And he does get it off. Okay, glad we go for a Cheery. Oh, we see a Counter Flood. There was no Death Sentence proc. And Hound will look for more Summon Magic instead of using Bloody Strings. Okay, so Portes will be looking for another Haste 2. Shiva goes off. Zotis could be making a comeback though. It is 4-on-2 actually. So far both teams just traded bodies like spell for spell. Counter Flood, there's no Death Sentence proc once again. Hound's gonna be looking for Fairy here. Shelly's gonna be looking for a Raise 2. Portes will be looking for another slow 2. Fairy does connect. Shiva goes off once again. And KO'd that Bard. The one with the last song. Raise 2 does connect. And 3-on-2 here. And it looks like that Zotis could be taking the win here actually. And Fairy does connect. Shelly's gonna be looking for one more Holy. See, Hound will go forward. He's gonna be looking for more Summon Magic. I believe it's gonna be Cyclops. Yep, Cyclops. Nearly killed one of the wizards, but KO'd one of the priests. Gladly picks up the crystal. Cyclops of her own. 208 damage. Wow, that's a lot. That's quite a bit. Zotis takes round 1. We'll see what happens in round 2. Round 2 is about to begin, which we are now on map 28. Colored Underground, 2nd floor, I believe. No, it's the 1st floor. I'm sorry, it's the 1st floor. Last match, the Wizards were able to wreck, for the most part, Fenire's team with their massive AoE damage, whether it was Shiva, Cyclops, another fire, you name it, they had it all. We're gonna find out if the same Magic Sniping goodness can do in Fenire once again, or can Fenire somehow force a tiebreaker. So I would say, at least in terms of damage, they are evenly matched. However, Zotis seems to be somewhat the better constructed team in my opinion. Haste 2 does go off for both squads. And the Bard gets KO'd after rushing forward. However, Hounds have to go for a Fairy. Question is, will we be able to get it off in time? No, we won't. Ah, Bees and Boat. That's right, Bees and Boat can stop the MP. So that bard's been absolutely denied. Auto Potion after Comet. So yeah, I think Fenire's finished right now. MP Restore hits, but that Paladin does not have any revivals, so Fenire's pretty much done here. Just like that. And that was really quick. Get ready for match number 3. Alright, last match in the FFT Rivalry series between these two teams is this time going to be on top Fenire's Gar, and on bottom, Zotis' Illunia. Fenire has Garais the Archer, Garbin the Paladin, Dr. Garcorn the Archer, and Gar Gluten-Free the Paladin. This is basically a team of undead and immortals here. We have a Summon Magic Archer with Hawk's Eye and Magic Attack Up with Summon Magic and Ramu. I understand the need to use Hawk's Eye to, I guess, to inflict oil and then use Ramu, but Archers don't really have like the amount of MA to really capitalize on using Summon Magic just in general. This one also carries Carbuncle, so that way they can restore MP at least. Kind of iffy on counter magic because, for starters, if you get hit with a spell and the enemy can absorb that spell, then and you counter magic, you're basically just healing them. So it's a bit of an iffy strategy in my opinion. I think Projectile Guard would have been much better for this Archer, especially since she's kind of vulnerable to Seal Evil. We have a Sane Paladin with Maintenance, Warpath, HP Restore. I believe this one knows, what songs does he know again? I just want to double check. He knows Chair Song, so he's going to basically increase his team's speed. Although it's going to be very late game, but still, that's what he's designed to do. Another Archer, this time with Sinkhole and I believe Haste 2. Again, I'm iffy about counter magic. I think Projectile Guard would be much better for this unit as well, so they can avoid the long bow and gunshot Seal Evils. They can still get petrified, don't mistake me there, but Projectile Guard again would be much better. And then we have a Martial Arts Paladin with PA Save, or slash Saladin Cross, Sigma Magic and Chakra. So that way when he accumulates enough PA, he's going to be doing a lot of damage. His Phoenix Blade especially because of the Saladin Cross. Both Paladins do have maintenance on, so they are going to be especially immortal. And they can't be put to sleep or be poisoned, so they can't get themselves screwed over or anything like that. So that's a very good thing. Meanwhile, Zotis has Rufio the Monk, Zerum the Mine, Oksana the Samurai, and Daitro the Ninja. This is our Earth Absorbing team, and as well as our Earth Attacking team. We got a Monk here who knows Martial Arts, +1. He has 1 extra move, so that way he will not be, so that way he will be in position to line up an Earth Slash instead of something else. The Mime here just mimics whatever Budjar or draw ensues. The Samurai carries Chirujira Dem and Magic Attack Up. So that means extra damage done with Kiku. She also carries counter magic, which again though, if these archers hit the Samurai with the Blaze Gun, she might counter magic and it's gonna heal those archers. So counter magic in this instance is going to backfire on Zotis actually. Then we also have a ninja with Warpath, Short Edge, and Hidden Knife, so that way when he procs oil, Earth Slash and Kiku are going to be doing double the amount of damage that it normally does. So it's going to simply be a matter of which elemental absorbing team can pull off the better strategy. We're going to be going to map 68 which is Bethel Garrison. This should be another fun match here. I expect nothing less. We have Fenire in the black and Zotis in the green. Dr. Darkhorn goes for haste 2 here, trying to give the party the speed advantage here. Mime's gonna rush forward, Ninja's gonna rush forward. And Monk can use quickening, so the Mime can mimic quickening as well, and build more speed that way too. And Samurai does carry Masamune. So the Mime now gets double regen, haste 2. Goes off on only the archers, because the Phoenix Blade means always slow, immune to haste. 171 damage blaze gunshot, and then Ninja is dead. 2 gunshots actually. Revive does hit though, however. And Samurai's gonna be looking for Kiku. And you think they might have hit the mine? No, it did not hit the mine. The mine was just out of range to be caught in friendly fire Kiku. Quick chakra from Gargulin free. Not a lot of healing behind it though. And then Ninja, I believe, is dead again. Yes, he is. 1-2'd by both archers. So Zotis is on sandbag duty as of right now. Too bad that Mine did not face that archer, because he would have been in perfect position for for a quad panel Kiku. That would have been amazing to watch. And there was no counter magic there. Not that it matters because the Samurai is dead. Shurisan hits no one. And there's a revive on the Samurai. revive on the same Paladin, which that was kind of funny. Earth Slash is gonna trigger PA save. Mimic Earth Slash. PA save again. That Paladin's just gonna hit even harder now. The Samurai goes down again to Blaze Gun Archers. Another one hits. 9 range for HP restore. Paladin's gonna continue with the singing. Revive does hit. And we are gonna see a Moogle from the Samurai. Will she be able to get it off in time? That's the question. And Moogle does go off. Nice amount of healing too from the Samurai, I must say. Ninja gets some healing in. Earth Slash instead of melee damage, but it was a smart idea because the Mine was able to use the Mimic Earth Slash. Gargulin 3 nurses himself and then rushes back. So far, the speed advantage for Fenire is really coming to fruition here. And the Monk failed to KO that Archer. That would have been very much needed. Another PA save right there. And the Samurai is down once again. Zotis is in a lot of trouble right now. And Blaze Gun heal. Pretty awesome. And let's see. Revive on the Ninja. I don't know how much good that's gonna really do, because he's gonna get picked off once again. No, he's gonna go. No, the Archer's gonna go for haste 2, and Shurisan once again misses. And Kajasugi. However, though, this again, because these archers are just so fast, the Monk and the Ninja is gonna get picked off. This one's looking for Ramu. And I did kill Daito the Ninja, but he does get immediately revived. And he will get immediately picked off. So at the very least, Zotis is in sandbag mode. And the Mime is just continue to punch out that Immortal Paladin. Monk gets nailed again. So Zotis is in quite a bit of trouble right now. And it looks like another Ramu from the Archer. Monk goes down, and soon the Ninja will follow him in death. Oh, unless he gets Chakra in first, and then rushes back. Mime Chakras as well. Another punch here, there was no PA save. And, oh, down goes that Ninja. That Paladin was just in the right spot to KO Daitro. So, 4-on-1, and Fenire does have this one in the bag. Counter Flood from the Mine. PA save there. And that Paladin's gonna hit really hard. Not that we'll get a chance to see it because the mine just went down. And Fenire takes round 1. We'll see what happens in round 2. Round 2 between both these teams is now going to be taking place at map 64 in front of Bethel Garrison Sluice, where the floodgates open. But yeah, last match, Zotis pretty much got outsped by Fenire's team, mainly because these archers are just so fast, and they hit, well, very hard. We're going to find out if this map is more in favor for Zotis, or can Fenire take advantage of this once again. And so far, the Mime has been in really excellent position, weakening that arch of those Kikus. But, Blaze Gun heal Archer for the win here. There was no counter magic that time. And Daitro will go for a Kajisugi. Ooh, a crit Kajisugi at that. Rufio continues to build more speed. And basically, whatever Zotis tries, Fenire can just heal it right off. And Samurai's gonna be looking for a Moogle here. Mime gets picked off. There's a counter flood. No, don't move, proc. Moogle. Nice amount of healing. And the Mime responds with a Moogle of his own. But the ninja's down, and he's very far away from the rest of Zotis' squad. The monk should be at 12 speed, while the mime's at 13 speed. Ooh, don't act proc this time. That's going to disable that archer at least for a little while. Now I see a Masamune. The samurai needs to get in range here. And strangely enough, there was no Mimic Masamune. The mime is going to cancel that. And so far, Zotis is in a much more comfortable position than he was in last round. The samurai does get in range for a fairy. And Archer goes down, thinks that don't act proc. Oh, there could have been a stop proc. Thankfully there was no stop proc. And Ninja gets up from fairy. And too bad there was no Mimic Mime right there, punch. See another Moogle from the samurai. A little bit of healing. And a little bit more healing. Monk does nothing. Mime does nothing as well. One of the paladins does get right back up. And Earth Slash for the kill. Kiku gets blocked. Thanks to the paladin defending, but he can't block this ninja. So Zotis was able to tie this match up. Guess we're going to round 3. Okay, last match between the two is going to be taking place at map 4, Office of Lazelia Castle. Zotis was able to take round 2 because of the bottleneck that was in between both teams, and that was pretty much all we needed to capitalize and just pick them off individually. So now we see how round 3 is going to shape up for both teams. So Masamune from Oksana. There's a Mimic Masamune from the mine. Heisu only hitting both archers. Garais will probably... Yeah, the archers are going to simply just go on a rampage right now. And Revive to pick back up the ninja. Are we going to see a Kiku heal? Yes, we are. No Mimic Kiku that time. There was a punch from Garben. Ooh, a crit shot, and the mime is down. That crit shot is what might have done it, I think. Now Zotis is kind of in a hard spot right now. If the samurai can heal Kiku, but because these archers are just so fast that they can just pick them right back off. The samurai just went right back down, and she gets a revive. And the ninjas go for Earth Slash. No, there was no Yeah, that was not going to be enough to save that samurai from that one gunshot. So it looks like the Fenire is going to be taking this one for sure. Because Zotis' team is just busy healing up. And I think as a result, Zotis just got simply overwhelmed and overpowered. Kind of like that. So Fenire takes this one. GG and thanks for watching.